The Galactic Council had long classified Earth as a Deathworld, a planet so inherently hostile that it seemed impossible for sentient life to evolve there. High gravity, extreme weather patterns, vast temperature ranges, and an overwhelming variety of predators made Earth uniquely dangerous. The humans who emerged from this crucible were unknowingly molded by these challenges, becoming remarkably adaptable and resilient. Commander Reed paced the bridge of the Resilience, the flagship of Earth's expeditionary fleet. Their mission was simple in theory: establish first contact with the Torgans, another species that evolved on a Deathworld. Intelligence suggested the Torgans were formidable, large armored beings with natural weapons and a reputation for territorial aggression. "Contact imminent, Commander," reported Officer Bell, her fingers dancing across the holographic interface. "Their vessel is twice our size." Reed nodded, squaring his shoulders. "Open a channel when they're in range." The view screen flickered to life, revealing a massive reptilian being. The Torgan captain's scaled skin gleamed under the ship's lights, and rows of bony plates ran from its head down its spine. Its amber eyes narrowed as it studied the humans. "This is Captain Vrex of the Torgan Empire," the translator rendered its deep, rumbling voice. "You have entered our sovereign territory. Identify yourselves." Reed stepped forward. "Commander Reed of Earth's Expeditionary Force. We come seeking peaceful diplomatic relations." The Torgan's mouth opened slightly, revealing serrated teeth. "Earth? The third Deathworld? Interesting. Your reputation precedes you." "As does yours," Reed replied evenly. Vrex tilted its massive head. "Perhaps we should meet in person to discuss terms." "My ship." 2 hours. The transmission ended abruptly. "Are we really doing this?" asked Bell, concern etching her features. Reed nodded. "The Council wants this alliance. 2 Deathworld species working together could reshape galactic politics." 2 hours later, Reed led a small delegation to the Torgan vessel. The ship's interior was hot and humid, with higher gravity than Earth standard. The humans adjusted their environmental suits accordingly, but didn't activate full protection, a show of respect and confidence. The Torgans towered over them, most standing nearly 3 meters tall. Their chamber was sparse, utilitarian, with what appeared to be weapon displays mounted on walls. "Welcome," Vrex said, stepping forward. "Remove your protective gear. I wish to see what Deathworlders from Earth truly look like." Reed hesitated only briefly before removing his helmet. The Torgan atmosphere was technically breathable for humans, though uncomfortable. His team followed suit. Rex's inner eyelids blinked in surprise. "You are smaller than anticipated." "Evolution takes different paths," Reed replied, fighting the urge to cough in the dense air. "We adapted differently to our challenges." The Torgan captain circled them slowly. "On our world, physical might determines leadership. How do your kind rule without overwhelming strength?" "We have strength," Reed said, "just different kinds." Vrex made a sound that the translator didn't catch, perhaps amusement or skepticism. "Show me. A demonstration between our species. You choose one test, I choose another." Reed considered the proposal. Refusing would be seen as weakness, potentially destroying any chance of alliance before it began. "Agreed," he said. "But no lethal contests." The Torgan's mouth formed what might have been a smile. "The first test is one of endurance. Heat chamber." The heat chamber was essentially a sauna taken to extremes. The Torgans used it for ritual purification and endurance training. Reed volunteered himself despite his team's protests. Inside, temperatures soared to levels that would cripple most species. Vrex sat opposite Reed, amber eyes unblinking. Minutes passed in silence. Sweat poured from Reed's body while the Torgan showed no signs of discomfort. Reed's vision began to blur around the edges, but he remained upright, controlling his breathing as he had been trained. An hour passed. 2 humans monitoring through sensors were certain Reed would collapse, but he didn't. After 3 hours, Vrex finally spoke. "Enough. You have proven your species' worth in my challenge." Reed, dehydrated and dizzy but still conscious, nodded. Now for our test, problem solving under pressure. Reed's chosen challenge was deceptively simple, a multi-dimensional puzzle box that reconfigured itself randomly with a time limit. The task required adapting to changing parameters while maintaining focus. Vrex's clawed hands were surprisingly dexterous, but frustration soon became evident as the puzzle shifted forms just as solutions seemed within reach. "This is not a test of strength," the Torgan growled after 30 minutes of futile attempts. "Not physical strength," Reed agreed, still recovering from the heat chamber. "But strength comes in many forms. Adaptability is how humans survived our death world." When the time expired, Vrex had solved only 2 of the 5 configurations. The Torgan captain set the puzzle down carefully rather than smashing it, which Reed took as a positive sign. "Your species puzzles me," Vrex said finally. "You lack our physical advantages, yet you endured our trial. Your challenge required no strength, yet it was formidable in its own way." Reed managed to smile. "Different evolutionary pressures, different solutions. That's what makes an alliance between us valuable. We see different paths to overcome obstacles." Vrex was silent for a long moment. "Perhaps there is wisdom in this. The galaxy sees Deathworlders as mere brutes, dangerous and unpredictable. They do not understand that survival requires more than teeth and claws. Or that sometimes the most dangerous adaptation isn't visible," Reed added. The Torgan captain extended a massive, clawed hand. "The Torgan Empire recognizes Earth's strength, different but no less formidable. We will speak of alliance." As Reed shook the offered hand, he knew neither species had truly yielded. Instead, they had recognized something more valuable than dominance, complementary strengths that could reshape the galaxy's understanding of what it meant to be forged on a death world. Sometimes the true victory wasn't in making others yield, but in finding those rare few who never would.